Hey there, warriors. Welcome back to another episode of Bloodlines. Now, we just finally found the Ankharan sarcophagus, which we have spent virtually the entire game searching for. So hopefully we're going to get some questions answered about that today. And we have a lot of unanswered questions at this point in the game, like, why is Beckett here? I didn't even know he was, associated with LaCroix. What happened to Nines Rodriguez? Did he really kill the Malkavian Primogen? And are we ever going to see werewolves in this game? There was a brief mention of werewolves, and I've really been looking forward to that. But yeah, maybe we'll get some questions answered today. Hopefully.
Outstanding. There was some doubt by members of my court as to your ability, but I placed my faith wisely. Finally, the Ankharan sarcophagus is ours. Come, I've granted Beckett's request to study and document all the markings of the sarcophagus. You've met Beckett, haven't you? Let's go take a look inside and see what the commotion around the city has really been all about.
Yeah, that's another thing. I mean, is there anything inside at this point other than, withered corpse? I don't know. Is it really an antediluvian, one of the ancient vampires that's supposedly going to bring Gehenna or the end of times for the vampires? A lot of unanswered questions. And yeah, the spirit of the creature may have escaped on the ship because everyone on the ship, when I initially found it, had been killed. So yeah, what exactly is going on with that? So let's find out here. Yes, let's. Wait a minute. Oh, we get to ask him why he allied himself with the Kuai Jin. I was curious about that, too. He was keeping that a secret from me. Yeah, I think I'm going to press him about that. Yeah, before we do that, I need an answer. Are you in an alliance with the Kuai Jin?
Preposterous. No kindred would trust them, nor would they trust us. Did Jack tell you that? Because it sounds like you've been taken for a fool.
Yeah. I don't trust him. I never have. Never will, probably. And I don't like the fact that he's calling me a fool. In fact, it was one of the Kuai Jin that told me. Yeah, I was told by one of the Kuai Jin agents sent to steal the sarcophagus.
And you believed them? They've been trying to take over LA for years. It's a ruse, a falsehood, spread to undermine my rule and turn kindred against each other, thin our ranks. They are duplicitous, evil creatures. Did they not try to kill you?
Yeah. They did, but only because I was going to break the agreement between you and them. That's the thing. Yes, but, and he's going to cut me off because he's extremely rude.
Insurance. They lied to you in case you lived through the encounter. They hoped to create dissension in the ranks, rumors. It's a trick older than you or I.
Yeah, that's a good argument, but I still don't trust him at all. Let's see here. I'm not going to say I believe him. No. I'm going to go middle of the road here. Say, I still don't know what to believe. Let's just open the sarcophagus.
What have you assessed so far?
Unfortunately for the Heralds of Doom, it appears we won't be opening Pandora's box. The markings, as far as I can tell, are of Assyrian origin. An extraordinary piece, but nothing earth-shattering.
I see. Then there is no good reason why we shouldn't open it. Won't budge. Beckett, do you see any mechanism for the lid?
I haven't as yet had a chance to pore over it with my fine-tooth comb. I think I have one in my bag.
Why won't it... Why won't it open, Beckett? And you, I thought you said it looked as if it had been opened on the Dane. I want it open! You and Beckett, figure out a way to open it. I need to know what's inside. I have other matters to attend to. Come get me when a solution has been found.
Ah, the depths to which I'll sink to prove others wrong. The young ones get so temperamental. Fortunately for Sebastian, is it? I'd already made up my mind to open the sarcophagus, if only to show the city that Gehenna, contrary to popular belief, has not begun.
Yeah, so how do we open it? Got any dynamite? I don't think we want to take that approach, do we? Yeah, you heard LaCroix. Let's just open it to get him off our backs.
Thinking of leaving the organization?
Have been for quite a while.
You'll break poor Sebastian's heart. Seriously, my advice would be to follow this sarcophagus nonsense through before you defect. Princes don't handle rejection well.
Okay, so how do we open it then?
In the last few seconds, I've had very few epiphanies. I may be old, but I didn't build it. How knowledgeable are you on ancient Assyrian funerary constructs?
Well, I'm no expert, but there is a depression in the lid. Maybe we need to find some kind of medallion to fit in there. I don't know. Just a wild guess on my part. Let's see. Assyrians, didn't we go to war with them a few years back? Yeah, not very, Beckett.
Fortunately for us, I know of someone who has distinguished himself in this field.
Who would that be?
His name is Dr. Ingvar Johansen, a professor of archaeology from Norway. He was the one responsible for finding the sarcophagus, and as far as I know, the only authority on its origin and design.
Okay, so where can I find him?
Until yesterday, he could have been found in his suite at the Empire Hotel downtown. But when I stopped by earlier this evening, all I found was spilt coffee on a morning paper. Appears he's been abducted.
A complication. What a surprise. What a surprise. Yeah, do you have any idea who he was abducted by?
I detected the scent of myrrh incense, which is usually burned in monasteries. Also, I found beach sand in part of a muddy footprint. Putting two and two together, I located a monastery near a beach in Malibu, where I believe hunters are holding Johansen captive.
See, that was another thing I had a question about. Were we ever going to see the hunters again? So they're bringing everything together here. So we should be getting a lot of answers pretty soon. Let's see here. Yeah, so what do we do?
The hunters abducted Dr. Johansen for his own protection, or at least that's how they've justified it. He's being held by the Society of Leopold and used, quite ingeniously, as bait for Prince LaCroix's minions.
Yeah, I can ask about the Society of Leopold here. I believe I've already met one of their members. I think it's just a society of vampire hunters. So they burned down the Malkavian Primogen's mansion. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll go. Hunters aren't anything I can't handle.
It's easy to assume proficiency in something you've never done, isn't it?
Yeah, sure is. Actually, yeah, I did fight a hunter before. A long time ago in the strip club. Yeah, I've fought hunters before.
Be that as it may, these hunters are leagues above the security guard turned vampire killer you might have encountered thus far.
Okay, so what do I do?
You'll have to go to the monastery and find a way into the tunnels beneath where the hunters are holding Johansson. I'm afraid I can't accompany you, but then it's best you go alone. Too many of us might set them off, like fundamentalists on contrary opinion.
Okay, how do I get there?
I wouldn't recommend walking. Certainly Sebastian's already provided cab fare. I'm sure he always spares no expense when archaeology is at stake.
It's alright, I'm a part owner of Confession. I think I can afford it myself. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Remember, Dr. Johansson is an innocent. He has no idea we actually exist. Try not to put the idea in his head.
Okay. Okay, now we're ready to head out and track down Dr. Johansson, who hopefully has some answers, excuse me, about this sarcophagus. See, there's a depression right there. Yeah. We probably have to insert something in there to open it, I would imagine. Probably so. Maybe Dr. Johansson has the artifact that needs to be inserted. Okay, but before we head off and do that, I need to go back to Pisha and return the second artifact that she wanted. The Book of the Dead I found in the mansion I was just in. Come on, game. Load up. There we go. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. It's taking forever today. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's see. I think Pisha's, yeah, she's over here. I always use that VW van as a landmark. I wonder what kind of item she has as a reward this time. Last time she gave us the Odious Chalice, which has proved really handy. So, I'm really eager to find out exactly what she has for me this time. Hey, Pisha! Long time no see. Still haven't cleaned up. Got a little blood just there, and well, there and there too. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, here's that book you were looking for.
The Voce del Morte. The Giovanni never willingly share their secrets, and I've had little success infiltrating their strongholds. How did you obtain this?
Killed all of them and then took it. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. Let's not talk about that.
It will take some time to translate and unlock the secrets of this. I will have to move on from the city to evade any Giovanni seeking it. Take this. This will complete the terms we agreed to, and I think it is adequate compensation. It is the key of Alamut. It instills dread in those that would harm you, and makes it harder for them to strike you. Make no mistake, our dealings do not make us allies. If indeed we meet again, do not ask me for any favors. I will give you this final advice, however. Leave this city. These are its final nights. Discord looms heavy. I've felt this before.